It's so important, even in business and in relationships and all of those things. Someone being honest with you is very rare that it's so effective when they are. I actually took a phone call as I was coming down the stairs to start this conversation from someone, and they called me and said, "Hi, Stephen, just so you know, this is a cold call. So if you don't want to do the call, just hang up now. But if you've got 20 seconds, let me know." And I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. The guy I think he told me he listens. And I said to him, what a fuck it, that's brilliant. Because usually I'm like, I spend 10 seconds trying to figure out if they're trying to sell me something so I can just crack on with my day. But for him to be so honest with me and go, by the way, he literally went, "This is a cold call. I'm going to tell you about a product. If you don't want to take the call, feel free to hang up now." And I was like, "Wow, this is amazing."
You're like, so this guy's got game. Of course,
I was like, "What is it?" He told me the thing. I went on their website. I looked at it. I said, "We use a different tool called Brandwatch." But I said, like, this has been so inspiring, your honesty with me, that it was so disarming.
Yeah.
And I think people are smarter than we give them credit for. So what's happened on every cold call that I've ever received is that they call me and go, "Hi, Steve, is this Stephen Bartlett?" I go, "Who is it?" They go, "Is this Stephen Bartlett?" I go, "Who is it?" They go, "Just want to check, is this Stephen Bartlett?" I go, "Yeah." They go, "So what are you doing with your data infrastructure things at the moment? Because we've got an offer," and it's like, and then I'm like, "Fuck, get out of there." But the honesty was so disarming, and people are smarter than we give them credit for. Yeah. So when you go around telling your friends or your loved ones, whatever, or your work colleagues that you can, they know.
Yes.
They know
yes.
that you don't want to.
Totally.
Permission-based opener for the win. Steve Bartlett. Steve is a $100 million CEO, entrepreneur. He's an investor on Britain's version of Shark Tank called Dragon's Den. And as you saw in that video, Steve gets cold called all the time. And whenever he picks up the phone and it's a salesperson, a telemarketer, they pitch slap him right away. And he's just finding a way to exit that call and hang up on that salesperson. This cold call that he received, permission-based opener, fully transparent, which built trust with Steve, and it was a pattern interrupt, and it was such a good cold call that Steve, a guy that is super, super busy, stopped what he was doing to visit the salesperson's website to see if this salesperson, the product they're selling, the service they're selling, might be a fit for his company. Permission-based openers are the best way to open a cold call. And when I was listening to this podcast, it was great to hear a $100 million CEO appreciates when a salesperson is fully transparent and using an opener that we talk about all the time on this YouTube channel. If you liked this video, you have to check out this video of 2 examples of permission-based openers that will help you open calls the right way to book meetings with CEOs like Steve. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you.